As a spirit mage, Emmerich, you must sense spite.
I'm sorry that you two came together under such unjust circumstances. Ah. My sympathies.
You can hear spite, even when he doesn't take me over?
This close, yes.
I am so sorry.
Hey, don't be like that. You guys made peace with each other.
Hey, Rook. Irlin and Strife reached out. They finished preparations for Syrian's funeral. I could use someone to come with me, if you're able. Just let me know, okay?
Sure thing.
Yeah, these are like epilogue missions. So I should probably do Nev first to get hers out of the way, and then get her epilogue.
Rook, I had an idea. I figured it's a good time to check in with the wardens, see how their griffin training is coming along. How about a trip to the Anderfells?
Sounds like a plan.
It'll be good to see those feathery faces again.
Alright. Yeah. They're very much epilogue missions.
Ghilan'nain's archdemon was... I just didn't expect that many heads.
No kidding. The statues back home don't look like whatever that was.
Fair enough. Alright. It's time to... Let's get Nev's mission out of the way.
So, what's the story?
If Rana was right, Aelia's in Sanctum Lucican. We've chased the leads. This is it. We find the Sanctum, Aelia's blood magic ritual site, and Docktown's missing people.
Some news between friends. Venatori got Damas. The boss is dead.
What? Who's running the threads?
They'll follow last orders for a bit, then someone grabs control or we fall apart. Time's running out.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too.
Alec, the threads used some of the catacombs for smuggling.
The cult pushed us out across the city, but I still know the ways in. What's the favor?
Nev, Rook, you have news. I wasn't sure you'd tell me.
I said I would.
No, I asked you to, and never mind.
Focus, Rana. We know where Aelia's hiding.
Sanctum Lucican is underground, in a lost stretch of catacombs near the Thread Market.
Good. I can help.
I told you what I found. I owed you that. We hand Aelia to her latest boss, and how long does she stay caught?
My boss doesn't know I'm here.
You'll lose your job.
I already have. But we can't leave Aelia on the loose. I'm here to help.
Aelia has followers throughout the city. What should we expect?
Her most loyal will be in the Sanctum. There will be a lot of them.
You're up for a fight, right?
The people Aelia took, are we sure they're...
Alive. If she needs blood for the ritual, she'll want it fresh. If she wants puppets, she needs them alive.
And if you're wrong?
We give people closure.
When will Aelia start the ritual? How do we know she hasn't already?
We don't. But I know her. If she was done, she'd have made her next move. A complex ritual takes resources, supplies. Alia's war with the thread slowed her down, but time's short.
Tick-tock.
All right. Let's go.
Now? I need time to...
Give Alia time to know we're moving, and we're dead. The job's simple. We enter the sanctum, get to the ritual site, and hit Alia by surprise.
Can you get in without the cult noticing?
If we can get into the catacombs, we can get in.
Just don't be too reckless. I'll catch up.
Not alone. You'll get yourself killed. I'll send someone for you.
I'll set a man at the market to get you inside. Just make the cult bleed.
So is Nez going to become the next leader of the Threads?
All right, let's get to the thread market.
I mean, that's where I feel like it's going.
I hate to ask, but how many people has Alia taken?
That I know for sure, too many.
We got a body.
What's this? He's got something on him.
Eyes on the market, can't get close, but the cult's been in and out of these condemned warehouses, moving something through.
Elgar'nan. The Venatori got him first. He was watching Venatori movement, spying on the entrance to Sanctum Lusacan. We need to get in there. All right. I've got another way in. Follow me.
They're gonna go right through here,
We
right?
get one shot at Alia. Just one.
We're ready for it.
Docktown can't stay like this.
It gets worse if we're not fast enough.
Missing over a week, black hair, green eyes, making fishing nets. Used to feed the birds on the dock. Speak to Delta Market.
I won't slow down.
We're almost there.
You have a back way into the thread market?
A little something I uncovered. Don't tell Elgar'nan.
Oh, this door!
There's our way to the market. Leave the entrance to me.
I'm guessing it isn't simple?
There's a trick to the enchantment. Just need to untangle it.
All right. We're in.
Let's move.
Okay. Ah.
Venatori guards. If they report back to Alia, it's over.
The gods! We can now.
There we go, Toss.
You got it.
End it now!
Fail our god!
Finish him!
Let's finish!
Live and fight, fool!
Dagger lasts a long time, just like I would like it.
Take him down! Right. Now what?
The note on the dead man. It mentioned a warehouse. Let's look around.
Oh. I was thinking, yeah, it'd be back here. No. It's literally right up here.
Place is a mess, but look what stands out.
Statue guards the secret entrance. That's a classic.
It's our way in. Once we're over there.
Is there a way? Oh, I'm so dumb. I'm dumb.
We're through. Sanctum should be ahead.
So the tunnels go under the water?
In places. Tunnels used to run to every island Minratha's owned. Most of them flooded ages ago. Some are cut off from the city, but not all of them. More of Alia's Venatori.
We're in the right place.
Move now. Watch out! Coming in range! We're on fire! Look out! Let's end this.
Yes! It's the next!
Got us a range!
You okay?
Your turn.
Aelia won't hear from them.
Come on, we need to get inside.
Come on. Come on. Give me a break here.
We're close,
Nev?
I'm fine. This is it.
That didn't sound fine. It sounded like... Hold on.
Can't get through here.
Alec will have a back way in, but we need something here, now. There's got to be another entrance.
Okay, let's find it.
Well, it's over here, but... I don't know. Frozen, double the frozen duration. No.
Sanctum Lucican, the god of night keeping people in the dark. Isn't that perfect? I can feel blood magic here. Alia's getting stronger. And her ritual. I've got a sick feeling it's going to work.
Hey, we're with you. You freeze them, I'll burn them.
Not the worst plan.
Final words. I won't stay in Lady Alia's grip. I can't. But where can I hide in Minrathis? If I stay too close, she'll take my mind again. So I'll take the Venatori's coin before I go. Make a purse big enough to buy passage. I'll make them pay my way out of here once and for all.
Company.
Begins now. For the glory of the Splinter reborn.
Watch your ass.
Need to move. Now there's a nice shot.
Ready.
Time to finish it. Finale moves yours.
They said the time has come. Alia's getting started.
If we're lucky, she's distracted. But we need to keep moving.
So the blood ritual Alia's doing, she says it's from a risen god, meaning Elgar'nan.
She'd bargain with anyone if he gave her the power, and the city she's after. The fact that he doubled as Tevinter's god of night must have made the whole deal sweeter.
Not myself, not myself. That reminds me, I got a point, right?
What happened here?
A warm-up for the ritual.
Demons!
All the blood magic in this place attracts them.
Start with this. Down here.
Stupid botching up blood magic.
Oh, I'm out of here.
Distance from there! Get out of the way!
Got it.
That's so annoying.
That goes to you.
What a mess. And still no sign of Dogtown's missing people.
The magic from the other side of this barrier. I don't like it.
Which means that's the way to go.
Can I go up here? No. Oh, whatever. Oh, okay.
In the cage. That's...
He's from Dogtown. A paper seller.
Elgar'nan. Did you think I wouldn't notice you were here?
Aelia. I'm on it. Damn it. Her magic. I can't just pull him out. It might kill him. We need to keep moving.
Mage blood. All your power. And how do you waste it? Chasing thieves. Playing Shadow Dragon. Fighting Minrathus.
Nev, can you stop this?
I can stop their hearts faster.
The Venatori have their way. You could have left Dogtown.
Not before I had the magic to guide those in power.
Total control. Dogtown was a test.
Help!
Let us out!
They don't understand. You won't save them. What do you do for the city in Elgar'nan? Complain that it's not what you want. I gave Dogtown purpose. The humble serve the righteous. I will raise the city up. Even you will thank me. In fact, I'm waiting.
Their only chance is if we stop her ritual, break her power.
Nev, are you?
I'm fine. We've got a job to finish.
hold on. Okay. I thought that was maybe like a little secret path or something. Nope.
Nev, Rook.
Rana, Alec, your route through the catacombs still worked. Guessing it was as safe as ours.
Help that you tore through the place.
We aren't done yet.
Not by a long shot.
Alec, sticking around for the fight?
I've got people in the tunnels. The cult took Thread territory. We protect our streets.
The Threads? Nev, are you sure?
Scared to get your hands dirty? We did, and it held Aelia off.
We're short enough on friends, Rana. We need whoever will fight with us.
All right.
Good. Let's send a message. Docktown's ours.
Aelia knows we're here, but she might have missed you. Stay out of view. We'll meet you at the ritual site.
I'm guessing if the Shadow Dragons were still around, if, you know, we chose to save Minrathous instead of Treviso, she would have said the Shadow Dragons would have helped more, or they would have been able to play a bigger part in this.
All right, this is it. Stay alert and never drop your guard.
We've got this.
Go here and check the way he came. Yeah. Cool.
Got it.
Oh, that was it? There's really, I thought there'd be like a chest in here or something, but it's literally just that memento. That was it. Alright, let's do this.
Do you feel that, Nev Gallus? The old magic, our legacy. It returns.
You aren't the future, Aelia. You're a murderer.
I am Minrathous. Its dark truth and bright power. The city won't miss you. Docktown won't too.
This ends here. Send a message.
Docktown needs protection.
When this is over, I will give it to them.
You won't. But I will.
No! Your death serves our cause. Proof that those without faith fall.
Someone will fall, Aelia. We'll find out who.
We'll stop Aelia here.
Stop her for good.
Spill their blood.
Time to end this.
Stop dying, fool.
Lusakan himself chose me! When I take Minrathous, the city will thrive!
Asshole cultists.
You can handle them.
If they burn.
Shut down, it's finished with you!
Got him ready for you.
Dying!
Ow.
Now it's your turn. Under fire. Watch it.
Ready.
You're annoying me. That didn't work.
All set.
Thought I did a combo opportunity somewhere here.
Got us a range. Watch it.
Fail our god!
Let's finish this. Your turn. Time to finish it.
Wait. Was I supposed to? Okay.
You won't stop this, Nev Gallus. This is Tevinter's future.
You don't have Minrathous yet, Aelia. You'll need to go through me to get it.
Throw your life away. It's what you've done already.
Yeah, I use nothing.
Tevinter, Minrathous, they're broken. We both know it. I would raise us all. You.
Enough. Ducktown's under my protection. Alec.
Is this where you finish it?
Rumor has it the Threads protect their streets. You should think about that.
Okay.
Aelia's done. No takebacks this time.
Are you all right?
I'm always... I will be.
So what now?
I follow through. Tevinter, Thedas, they won't play fair anytime soon. People need protection. If I'm who they get, then I go down swinging. I've played this game a long time. Counted on myself for most of it. At the end of the day, that's who I had left. So here we are. We've chased Aelia, faced a couple gods, and somehow you stick.
I could say the same about you.
All right. Better get out before it gets sappy.
Can't have that.
Rook?
Yeah?
Thanks.
Anytime.
Yeah, so we made her like not trust anybody. We picked we did the choices that made her not depend on nobody. Nev finally confronted Aelia face to face, stopping her blood magic ritual and freeing the people of Docktown from the cultist hold. Aelia will no longer threaten Docktown or anywhere else. Nev is Docktown's protector. The Venatori should fear her. She'll watch Docktown's back and knows that the team will watch hers. Does she know that? Okay, that's not the end of her quest. Nah. We still have to do stuff with her. I'll just hold on to it for now, because we're going to get her last ability. Her last ability doesn't even take up anything, though, so it really doesn't matter. Again, these are moves we never use, so it's like, I don't know if we should bother.
I must say, of all our theories throughout the ages, no one thought ancient elves came from spirits was very likely.
Wait, the Mornwatch knew?
Not at all. It was only one proposition amongst thousands, and not well credited.
You could write a paper for the Watchers, or both of us could.
What a wonderful idea. Though we'll have some difficulty citing our sources.
Right, I guess Solus's memories are technically a diary?
You could say that.
Do you ever think about your calling?
Wardens will claim they don't, but of course we do.
Everything the Wardens do for us. And their final reward is just one more sacrifice.
When the time comes, the calling's almost a release. The nightmares and the voices are too much. It's when Wardens refuse death that the problems start.
I wish there was something else we could do for them. For you.
We know what we sign up for.
I mean, technically, isn't it no longer a factor now that these two guys are here? I don't know. Like Ghilan'nain, Elgar'nan, technically, once we're done with them, the calling shouldn't be a thing anymore.
I got word from a Ravani seer. She found a spirit who could translate the tablet. I'm supposed to meet her on the beach.
You need company?
Maybe. Yeah. Just let me know when you're free.
Is that the same quest we have? It's just... I think that was the same quest that we got off when we read the note. Alright. So we did that, so... We did this. Okay. Yeah, see, Words of Fire are... Okay. Let's go ahead and do Harding.
Stalgard should be around here somewhere.
I hope he's fully recovered from being trapped in the rock.
I hope so too, but the Kalsharok dwarves are tough.
I'd like to see Kalsharok. Do you think Stalgard would take me? Should I ask him? Would that be rude?
Only if you ask Ridley.
They're wary of outsiders, but I could learn so much about the dwarves. About myself. Maybe once things have settled down a bit.
Oh, look at that. It's an actual quest. We're actually doing stuff.
You got it.
Okay. I don't think there was anything back there.
Stalgard told me about this place. The mountain is rich with lyrium, and the dwarves built this outpost to trade with Tevinter. As long as a dwarf stayed within the fort's walls, it would be as though they hadn't left the stone. They could keep their caste, name, and status.
Right. Traditional dwarves are particular about avoiding the surface.
The Kalsharok don't care about those rules, but Orzammar does.
Yeah, we've never gone back there. Actually, that's a lie. In 3 Inquisition, the DLC made us go
Is it
down
just
there.
me, or does it feel different now?
You're right. Something's different. Maybe it's because the expression of the Titan's pain that looked like me doesn't live here anymore.
I can't believe that made perfect sense.
I'll just move this rock out of our way. Right.
Is this entire mountain a Titan?
It's been still for so long. I can't tell where it begins and ends. It's big, though.
You can literally tell
All were.
the hands are right there. That's the face. The other hand's over that way. So you can kind of tell where it begins and ends.
Those rocks I can move were all parts of the Titans once. Once I knew, I couldn't forget it. Now I sense them all the time, whether they're dead or just sleeping. The story of their fall is the story of our birth. It's why we don't dream, why we're resistant to lyrium, and the reason we feel the earth in our guts. I'm on it. We sold lyrium to the Tevinter Imperium. Titan blood, our blood, traded for gold. So they could use it for magic. The elves stole lyrium from the Titans to make themselves bodies. And eons later, we gave it to a new generation of mages. All on our own. It's sad, isn't it?
Oh, was that the only one that had dialogue? No, this one just...
They mined lyrium here too. Isn't that a little ghoulish? Lyrium is the blood of our ancestors. Maybe ancestors isn't the right word. We were part of them. We were them. I don't know the right word.
No dark spot around the deep roads on the way here?
Lace Harding's shade kept them away for a time.
So they'll be back, you think?
It is hard to say. They seem different now, but there will always be patrols.
To share what we know of recent events. They affect both cities. The Shapers are alive, but the Assembly will ignore everything we have to say, of course.
I hope you're courteous.
You're telling me to be courteous?
Oh, there he is.
All right?
Stalguard.
Fine. What does fine mean? Are the back of my robes wrinkled?
Lace Harding will not care.
I just want to leave a good impression.
Better not tell her you're related to me, then.
I'm glad we didn't go right away and heard that.
We are all here. I wanted you to meet my sister, Dura. She is a steward of Kal Sharok's memories. A historian.
We have heard of your gifts. We wanted to meet you. To learn from you.
From me?
About the Titans. About our past.
You came here to meet me. To talk to me?
Oh, see, this is the part where you do the thing that shows us how far you've come.
I've learned so much, but I know there's still more to discover. I could tell you what I've learned, but maybe it's better if I show you. Hear the song of the stone. You children of Titans.
This is the eternal hymn.
The prayer and the proclamation.
Isa Tunal.
I felt it. I felt the Titans.
I opened my heart to all of you, but I could hold it only for a moment.
But there was an eternity in that moment. Thank you.
No. Thank you. Being here with you. With all of you. I finally understand. We will carry the Titans in our hearts, but it is no longer their time. It is ours.
There we go. Harding met with Stalguard at Kal Sharok and his sister Dora at the ancient outpost of Asana Nagat. There, atop mountain, the three children of stone shared a moment and remembered those that came before. Letters of inquiry? Harding to place out by Dylan. Hey, yeah, why not? Cool. Alright, let's see. God, another quest from her. Dialogue. That's a ooh. Yeah. Okay. Wait. Okay, he's over there. Okay.
I heard about you and Rook. Congratulations. I have some questions for you, whenever you've got a minute.
What kind of questions, exactly?
Oh, not questions about that. I know all about that. Just, general romance questions for my stories.
Oh, okay. That I can do.
Okay, why is she acting a little nervous there when earlier, when in a different conversation with... Who was it? Emmerich? she was like, "Hey, man, I've been Ferelden Barnes. You learn a thing or two." She was very like open about it, so it's a little weird that she's a bit, you know, shy about it now.
Emric, did you know Spite thought you were still in the ossuary?
That private sphere of conception was inviolate.
So no?
Could Spite have described your dream prison until you faced it together?
You're kidding. I barely understood. Is this why we stopped sleepwalking? Spite understands space now?
Slowly, but it will come.
Okay. And again, I don't even think we've had... I mean, I guess they're insinuating that at this point we already are lovers or already, you know, getting together, but... I don't know.
Hey, you up for drinks? I'm taking Valara to the Hilt for drinks with the Lords of Fortune. You should come. Isabella's paying.
Sounds fun. I'm in.
Oh, this is that one cuts. Okay. This is that one cutscene. Okay.
You would have let Sam walk.
If that's what he wanted. Didn't seem right to make the decision for him.
Not sorry he stayed, though.
I would have been miserable if he left. You must be happy about it, too. Who would you spoil without a son around?
Spoil? That bird's spreading rumors about me again.
Adorable. Huh. Okay. So let us do... Let's do Davrin.
Antoine, how's the training going?
Bien. One moment. Darkspawn have been spotted. The villagers are in trouble. Rally to your positions. Go! Go!
Ever tried gingerwort tea? I heard that has some kick to it.
What's that?
Well, after a few sips, you start to hear...
Nothing. There's nothing to hear.
And then you achieve Turlum and become one with the...
With the toilet. You end up peeing most of the day. Wouldn't recommend it.
Oh.
What's the matter, Antoine? A bird getting the best of
on, dude.
Yes, well, the problem is they aren't stupid. They can't see it's not real. They're clever.
And bored. So you mix it up.
Yes. Yes. But how?
Well...
Wait, what's happening?
Look! It's Darkspawn! Get it! No, 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 no!
That did it.
Dick move. Okay. Alrighty. Rook, the Griffin's training goes well. We went on patrol the other day and brought Rumptail with us. Suddenly, she let out a racket. We weren't sure what it meant. Then she rooted around and uncovered a thread of blight. We followed it and destroyed the blighted boil at the end. Rumptail trotted beside us with her head held high and has taken to following us around since. I don't know how the wardens first found the Griffins. We share a unique bond with the blight, and perhaps that spreads to one another as well. Subconscious shared understanding. Whatever the case, we may one day fight with them from the skies again, and will protect each other no matter the changes ahead. Your friend, Antoine and Efka. All right. Let's go to the map. Okay, no new quests, but plenty of new conversations. Let's get to it.
I'm sorry about Manfred.
Thank you, Tosh. I know Manfred unnerved you.
Yeah, sometimes, but he was your friend.
He was indeed.
Oh, that was nice of Tosh to say.
Balara, I'm sorry about Syrian.
It's hard. At least I got to talk to him at the end. The real him.
That's something. But I'm sure it still hurts. If anything happened to Hassan.
Cherish him while you can.
That's the truth.
Lucanus, the dream where you're being chased by monsters?
Is it the one where you feel like you're stuck in mud? Or the one where you just cannot avoid them?
It was the first one. My legs would only move at a snail's pace.
That one's not as bad as the one where I climb a wall and they're already at the top.
Alrighty. Okay. Oh, I just realized Nev doesn't... Let's see if she has any new dialogue.
Arlathan went, well, we got the Dalish out. We got out. But something bad is waiting for us. I can feel it.
Alright. Okay. Next up, we'll do Balara. Balara at the location. Balara returns to Arlathan Forest to lay her brother Syrian to rest.
Enna Bellanaris. From the form, we bring forth the eternal. Thanks, Rook, for coming. I don't think I could have done this alone.
He was a veil jumper, or close enough.
Right. Close enough. Anyways, we need to light 3 more braziers. Each one represents an aspect of the self. It's close to what we've always done. The Dalish, I mean. But the ancient elves used veil fire to show our connection to the Fade. Or so the archive tells me anyways. I think it's what Syrian would have wanted.
I know it's hard, but you can do this.
I already buried him once. At least this time, it's for real. Let's head to the first brazier. Okay, the first brazier should be ahead somewhere.
How far?
However far it needs to be, I guess.
I get to this area.
Balara.
Hey, Irulan.
Look, if you need to talk, let me know. I don't want our history to make things awkward, and I'm still your friend, you know? Anyways, time to light the first...
Their history? That's an interesting... What history is she talking about?
A third we grant to the stars, to speak your life to the firmament. Am I doing this right? I don't know. The archive wasn't much help. It told me the words, but words are only part of it. Rituals aren't just about what you say, it's why and how you say it.
Reclaiming the past was never gonna be easy, but you have to start somewhere. Why not here?
Syrian made it sound so simple. Learn the past and then live it. But so much is different. Who we are now is as important as who we were. I just wish it were easier. Okay, let's head to the next brazier.
And I'm wondering if these dialogue choices are important and they affect stuff. Because if they do, I feel like I'm failing.
It's unusual to see all these obstacles in the way of a funeral. Death's hard to deal with, though, no matter where you come from.
Each obstacle's supposed to represent grief and moving past it, literally. But yeah, it's a little weird. Probably. Syrian would have laughed at it. Okay, on to the next brazier.
So what do you think is out there?
I don't know. Could be anything, really. That's kind of the magic.
Okay, come on, you couldn't climb that? Nev?
What are you doing here?
What? You know I show up for you, Belle. They'd only let one of us come, though. The rest send their regards, especially Emmerich.
I'm just... Wow. Thank you, Nev. And everyone else.
Hey, as long as I'm around, you've got family. All right, go on and light the brazier.
Could have maybe gone that way first.
A third we grant to the sea, to carry you to distant shores. Syrian always wanted to see what was across the ocean. Not Pervalin, I mean really across the other parts of the world. I wonder if the Evanurus ever left Thetis.
That's a good question. Who knows how far they traveled?
We've seen their power. I bet they could go anywhere. Maybe there are other elves, somewhere else. Without the Exalted Marches, without Tevinter, what does that even look like? Maybe better, or maybe not, but different? More of us alive, and probably free? Okay, on to the next one. Okay, one more brazier to go. I'd hoped that the archive might change, now that Honoris is gone, I mean.
I'm guessing it didn't?
It called me a witless fool 3 times when it was teaching me about ancient elven funerals.
So, not so much then.
I had to threaten to send it into an active volcano.
So why are there people waiting after the obstacles?
It's a reminder that on the other side of even the hardest days, people are there for you. I like it. It's literal in a really reassuring way.
Yeah.
Nev know
It's
that.
a nice thought. I thought Dalish clans planted trees for their funerals.
This is what we've always done, that I remember, anyway.
See, him I
I
expected.
didn't use ancient magic before. First time I went to a funeral was for my grandmother. I was 7, had to climb through a bunch of fallen trees. By the time I got to the end, I was dirty and tired and sad, but not as sad as I thought I'd be. So I guess it worked. At least a little bit.
Balara, I'm sorry about Syrian.
Thanks, Strife. I'm glad you're here.
He was one of us, even if he never officially joined.
He died protecting Arlathan, even knowing the cost.
Saving the world. Seems like it might run in the family. Time to light the last brazier.
And a third we return to the infinite, to find their way to the sanctum of the eternal. And that's it. The words we used to say. According to the archive, at least. It's close to what we say now. Not the same, but nearly. And it's what he would have wanted.
Even the archive has given Balara words of comfort and given the Dalish back part of their past.
I'm sorry this has been so hard for you, Balara.
You know what? I'm okay. Weirdly. Not amazing, not great, but okay. We found it. That connection. What Syrian and I were looking for. When he came back, it hurt again. Worse, almost. But this time, I got to say goodbye. And now I have to live my life. That's all I can do, for either of us.
That's all anyone can ask of any of us. Keep living, and keep putting one foot in front of the other.
Yeah, it's just hard sometimes. Harder than it should be. I don't know what our people's future looks like, but now they know their past, and they have a future. I hope you've found peace, wherever you are now. Dareth, Shural, and Na Belanaris. Syrian, I love you.
Dang, I should have checked up the stairs before I made her light them. Balara has performed the final rites. While she will always mourn him, her spirit is at peace. Can we go this way now?
Balara, you okay?
Nope.
You look sad.
Oh, sorry. I was thinking about my brother.
Yeah. Sometimes I see stuff that reminds me of my mother.
What do you do? When it hits you, I mean.
I don't know. I ask someone how they're doing. Then I'm thinking about them and not me.
Oh. I'm sorry, Tosh.
Nah. It's a good hurt. Mostly.
That's rough. That's rough. But yeah, we can't go back. We can't go back to that spot. Shit. So I missed whatever was up on those stairs. Could have been a treasure chest. Bummer. Let us You know what? This would be this is a perfect one to do. Oh, and there's new quests available. Oh god. Is there any quests available? Nothing. Yeah. All of Valor. But Ravani has new stuff. Okay. I gotta check that out. Lara joins Tosh at the Hill for an evening of casual drinks and storytelling. Yep, perfect. They're literally just with Tosh and the mathematician, so this flows perfectly well.
So, Tosh pries the enormous ruby out of the statue's eye socket. Except then it wakes up, and now it's real pissed that it's missing an eye.
Oh, my.
What kind of statue was this?
Big snake.
Not bad.
Not bad? It's a giant snake. What would have been better than that?
Dragon.
Maybe. I've seen dragons, though. Never a giant snake.
And now we've got a giant, angry, one-eyed snake statue trying to swallow Tosh whole.
Wait, how does that work? Where would they go? Did it have a stomach?
Wait for it.
Best part is, while Tosh is pounding that snake's nose, she's still holding the ruby in her other hand. Maker's panties, I was so proud.
Oh,
Ah, shit. They're still holding it, sorry.
What are you doing?
Pulling a barb.
Oh, okay.
A barb?
Tradition in the Lords of Fortune, from one of our old members, Barv. Good guy, but like most of us, his plans went sideways a lot. Bad blood among your crew's not good for morale, but there's not always time for big, drawn-out apologies. So, when one of us screws up and we know we've screwed up, we do a quick 10 to put it right. Pulling a Barv. Oh, there we go.
Any reason you can't just apologize?
Sometimes people say, oops, sorry, and hope that fixes it. But they just want to get the whole thing over with. Trust me, I know. But pulling a barb, you sweat a little. Makes you think about it a little more. Shows the other person you mean it.
What if they mean it when they say they're sorry, though?
And that's the other reason. Some people mess up and get all dramatic. They make it about them. Oh, you know, I didn't mean it right. I'd never do that on purpose. They feel so bad about it that it's on everyone else to smooth it over and make them feel better.
Oh, okay. Yes, some people might do that.
Pulling a barb puts it on the person who screwed up. They made the mess, they fix it, done.
I'm glad the Lords of Fortune have Tosh's back.
Oh, Tosh isn't the first non-binary member of the Lords.
Really?
It was a little before your time, but Horlicks was one of ours.
Huh.
Bastard looked better than I did in a dress or pants. And out of them, too.
This is weird because, again, what if Hawk romanced her? What if they were still in a romance together? Like, what? Like, I don't know.
So you either learn to make fewer mistakes, or you get gigantic muscles.
Or both. I didn't expect the Lords to care about the stuff. Me being non-binary.
Kirkwall taught me about family. If it matters to you, it matters to me. I mean, to the, Lords.
Oh. Thanks.
Anyway, where was I? So, there Tosh is, thigh-deep in a snake's maw and still holding the giant ruby in one hand. I yell that we'll get them out of there, and Tosh just yells back, "Get up its ass! I'll meet you in the middle!"
Okay, the stomach I get, but did it really have
Who ate the last breaded cheese wand?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I guess I thought, well, I don't know what.
It's fine.
No. They're your favorite.
Balara, I know you're sorry, but you did mess up.
I know.
And what do we do when we mess up?
Yes, you're right.
I'm pulling a Barv.
1, 2, 3.
Heart's in the right place. Form's a little sloppy, though.
Bend your knees.
Bend your knees for push-ups? What? Okay, that threw me off. Now I'm just thinking about the bending of the knees for push-ups. Like, have I been doing push-ups wrong? Or are my knees supposed to be bent a little? Ah. Alright, Emmerich. Time to become a lich. A lich.
Let me know if you need my help the next time you leave for the mortal world.
Good.
Having decided to embrace lichdom, Emmerich makes his final preparations for the rites before returning to the necropolis.
What's this lichdom rite actually like?
I must pass through the gates and meet the oldest forces in the necropolis. A final appraisal of my soul.
Hail the living! Emmerich Volkarin and his chosen witness, Rock, the challenger who has rebuked the cruel elven gods.
Collect yourselves for the right.
I'm afraid this is as far as you're permitted. If anything should perchance go wrong, what things we've already seen. Thank you for taking me on, Rook.
There's not another necromancer I'd rather have by my side.
Truly?
Truly. Good luck, Emmerich.
I am come to be judged by the dead.
Curious if lichdom, necromancy, like, was that around with the elves? I mean, did the elves know about this? I mean, the elves were spirits, so, like, were they? I don't know. Bloody knives, they carved into him. Cool.
Emmerich?
I see so much more clearly now. The deeper eddies of the Fade, the pulse of the necropolis. I have been through blood and darkness, and I have emerged into light.
Cool. A good look for you.
Face is gonna take a little getting used to, but if you're happy, I'm happy.
I feel so much myself. There are vistas before me, and each presents a lifetime's joyful work. All thanks to a friend who helped me find a clear and steady heart.
Why does he sound normal, but the other Lich Lords are like raspy and
Thank you for
ancient?
coming, everyone. Please bear with me. This will be rather difficult to explain. I may appear the same as always, as I stand before you, but I've recently undergone a ritual that...
I thought you'd have a skull face. Like a skeleton.
It must be his glamour. It's really something, Professor. I can't sense you're a lich at all.
Harding?
Oh, no. Was becoming a lich a secret?
So, the lich stuff is true, and you crossed that line.
It's been a long day. If you already know about the lich stuff, maybe we should talk later.
Oh, Harding only told us some of it.
I'm really sorry, Emmerich.
I'm not angry. I'm only disappointed.
No. That's worse.
Just tell me you'll keep your skin on.
That's not how it...
I should take notes.
Look, why don't we just start from the beginning?
Are you satisfied? Yes, I have entered lichdom, and I am not an abomination, or a demon, or a disconsolate spirit. I have become something more. And yet I am still fully possessed of myself.
So you are a skeleton. Got it.
I wouldn't have helped Emmerich if I didn't trust him to...
Thank you, Rook. But please, allow me. I'd like to think some of us have become friends. I value that more than you might know. But I am changed, and I would never cause you distress by staying where I'm no longer welcomed.
You're no weirder than you were before.
I've seen worse with the Wardens.
You all... really?
I think you'll be fine.
Okay, now, question time.
Whoa. Will and Testament. The rites have succeeded. Emmerich Veilguard has ascended to become a Lich Lord, one of the immortal guardians of the necropolis. Becoming a Lich has opened Emmerich's senses to the Fade, allowing him to scry wonders and mysteries beyond his wildest dreams. Although he can put on a mortal illusion to not frighten people outside Navarra, the Professor always appears in his true form to those he trusts. Okay, so he'll be in the skeleton form here, but when we're out on missions, he'll be in his regular body. Death becomes him. Haha, like the movie Death Becomes Her. Emmerich chose the path of lichdom and commands even greater mastery over the forces of death and the Fade. Your aid has allowed Emmerich to walk his next path in life with confidence. Death's caress. The Fade is but a thought away for a Lich. All of Emmerich's abilities have a necrotic touch, and his presence amplifies any afflictions applied by his companions. The silk and ash stitched into his imposing necromancy set protects any wearer prone to accidental dismemberment or decay. I mean, that's just his skeletal body, right? Hey, detonating Sunder applies quietus. Dear Rook, thank you again for attending the Professor's ceremony. I am not at liberty to speak of the rites of lichdom, but though you could not enter the final chamber, Emmerich expressed gratitude that you awaited him on the other side of his last breath. While the new world beckons the Professor, I believe he enters it more gladly than had he never met you all. We look forward to his next visit and your own. Cordially yours, Watcher Myrna, Keeper of the Seals. Cool. Yeah, so it's just his skeletal, what he was wearing and when he's in Lich form, but just for his human face. And then, yeah. All Emmerich's abilities apply necrosis when dealing damage. The party's affliction damage increased by 25. Cool. We'll go here. Still nothing. Alright, just conversations. Okay. See now. Alright. Yep, there he is.
I've wondered, Davrin. Of all our friends, you seemed the least phased when I revealed I'd entered Lichdom.
Well, when I took the vow to be a warden, I had to sip Darkspawn blood.
That's fascinating.
It's a know your enemy thing. Point is, it changed me. Death won't be the same for me as most people. But I accept that. Part of the greater good.
I see. There's nobility in that.
I think Lichdom's the same for you.
Cool. Again, I think, funnily enough, I think if you romanced Emmerich, it would be better to save Manfred. That way, technically, you both live out your lives together in love. Whereas if he becomes a lich, does the romance still continue? How does that work? Unless you can do it, they allow you to do it with the skeleton. I mean, I don't know. Alright.
Hey, Rook. If you ever want to skip stones and pretend it clears your mind, you know where to find me.
Alright.
Lace, you grew up among humans, right? Do you believe in the Maker?
Come to think of it, I don't know anymore. But I don't think an indifferent god is better than an evil one.
That's a whole thing.
Hey, Lucanus.
Yes?
You and Nev?
Yes.
Nice catch.
Thanks.
And Spite's good with her?
No talking. When her hat comes off, go play with wisps.
Okay.
Okay, at least now we know how that works with the Spite and when him and Nev are getting it on. Okay, good to know. Let's do Tosh's. And then I'm assuming once we come back, by this point, Nev's should have her last exclamation point quest, whatever it is. And we should be able to get her final thing. Oh yeah, this is the... Oh, since we're right here.
A word when you have a moment. Greetings. I am Sia Rowan. I help the spirits in this area.
You help them?
I speak with them and for them, and sometimes they speak through me. We keep this land safe for spirits, so that no harm comes to them or to the people who live here. That is why I ask for your help.
Right. What do you need me to do?
Years ago, when mages rebelled across southern Thedas, Templars from the southern Chantry marched upon Ravine. They declared our mages criminals and killed many of us. The unacknowledged pain of that injustice twists spirits into demons. Stop the demons and let compassion ease that pain, and the land will be safer.
I'll see what I can do.
Okay.
Ready for a fight?
I don't even know what you're... Okay, how far is this thing? Oh god, it's all... Yeah, let me fast travel that, 'cause that's gonna take way too long to get all the way over there. Tosh gets a translation of the ancient Kunari tablet that holds clues to their past and future.
Avatosh, the air has been running from the storm all afternoon. You came just in time for it. There are others here as well, up the beach.
Yeah, it's okay. We came to meet them.
Rivaini with one of their seers. They asked how I was. They asked if I would like to come with them and teach about the weather.
What do you mean the air is running away from the storm?
We think of air as being nothing. But if you have felt a driving wind, you know it has weight. On a calm, sunny day, the air rests on you like a warm, thick blanket. When a storm is coming, the air pushes on you less. We say that it is afraid, running from the storm.
You can feel the difference in the air?
Some of us use tools to measure it. Some of us can feel it in old aches, or the way your body knows the sun is rising.
Do you want to take them up on their offer?
I did not want to be around people after I fled the Antam. I did not know the world outside the Qun. But the Rivaini have been kind. It will not be the same, but I think it will be all right. And I think staying here would make me sad, now that Shathan is gone.
Yeah.
Your mother's horn. You wear it as jewelry, like the Rivaini do.
Yeah. Rivaini wear their stories.
She would like it.
She'd be so pissed.
She would. But she would be proud of you.
Hey, before we go, I brought food. It's probably not as good as she makes it.
Thank you, Avatosh. I will eat the fruit. Be safe. Do not stay out too long in the storm.
Right. Let's go see what the damn tablet says.
You all right?
Just ready to get it over with. The seer said she had to give the translation in person.
That's a little odd.
Yep. Come on.
Gonna be her mom? That's like my first thought. It's gonna be her mom, right?
Did the seer at least give you a hint of what the tablet said?
Nope.
And she wouldn't say why we had to meet in person?
Sorry. No food today.
Oh.
Next time.
God, I cut off the
Probably get
conversation.
all soggy anyway.
It's gonna be her mom.
This is good. Simple.
Wet?
You're the one who keeps throwing rocks. Come on. No sense putting it off.
Kind of bummed I didn't romance Tosh, but it just felt too forced. But it would have been nice to see what would come out of this if you did romance her.
That your seer?
Nobody else around here dumb enough to wait in the rain?
It's the same lady we were just talking to.
Child of Shathan, you
Yeah,
come with questions and dragon blood in your veins.
Rowan. Didn't realize it was gonna be you. So, you can read the tablet?
In my dreams, I found a spirit that knows the old language. The spirit respects the Qun, because this tablet is important to Kunari history. It is willing to help.
Could you convince Tosh to embrace being Ravani? They have sought out a Ravani spirit seer. A Ravani.
The spirit respects the Qun? How does that work?
Spirits watch our world from the Fade. Some watch Tevinter, others Rivian, and others Parvalen. What spirits watch, they reflect. Those who watch Kunari grow to respect the Qun.
But Kunari are afraid of spirits.
It is complicated. In Rivain, we allow spirits to possess us. Under the Qun, such a thing is forbidden. This spirit respects the Qun, so it will not possess me fully. It will speak to me, but not through me.
That's a fine line to walk.
Yes, it is.
Karash said that you offered to take him along. He'll be all right?
Karash saw many things that no one should have to see. We can help him grow to become whole again.
And he'll teach your sailors to predict storms?
Do you truly think Rivain, a country full of sailors, has none who understands the weather?
Then why...
He follows the Qun. People who follow the Qun need to feel useful.
You are your mother's child.
Oh.
Rowan, you know us. We could have met at the hilt or by the Alluvion. Why do this here?
The spirit has watched Tosh. It knows that this is where they come for matters of the soul.
What do you mean? This is just where I come to feed birds and practice fire breathing.
And why do you come here specifically for that?
I don't know. I like to listen to the waves crash. It's noisy, but also not. Makes it easier to think.
That is why we are here.
Okay.
We are grateful for your help and for the spirits.
The spirit has watched the Kunari for many ages. It knows the old tongue. It will give you what you seek. You brought the tablet?
I thought you already had a copy.
We destroyed it.
Why?
The spirit says that the words held therein must never be written. Only words of fire may carry the message safely.
But why?
Bring your fire to the tablet, Tosh. We will show you. By dragon flame come these words. Trust no tale not hidden by the fire. When the great foe struck, we embraced the blood of dragons. Champions blessed with fire protected us and saw the unseen. We escaped to distant shores, but found no peace. Disease will lay us low. If more of us flee across the ocean, it means our people failed. Prepare then for the devouring storm.
What does all that Vashadan mean?
It means, cousin, that the power you wield is no accident. It means our people fought against an ancient enemy. And it means the Kunari fled that same enemy to come here.
But what does that mean now?
Only the spirits can see it.
Whatever else the tablet says, it means that the ancient Kunari thought people like you were important, Tosh.
So this is what my mother died to give me. More work? This is Vashadan.
Sorry, Rowan. They're taking this hard.
As a seer, I am a vessel through which spirits share their wisdom. That wisdom is not always a comfort. Please go to them, Rook. They need your voice more than mine right now.
Again, if you were in a romance with her,
all right.
Like, I feel like...
Where'd they go? Oh, Tosh.
Okay, can't go that way.
Found him. After all this, if I break my neck climbing up here in the rain, had to find the highest place around here.
Game, come on.
Hey, Tosh.
All that work. All the ancient Kunari crap that she died for. And what's the secret? More work? more responsibility? She can't just leave me with this. She can't just leave me.
What would she say if she were here right now?
Complaining will not solve the problem. Have I taught you so poorly that you cannot deal with this yourself?
Shathan.
I miss her.
But you can do this.
Yeah. I can. The Kunari thought I was a mistake. The Dragon King thought I was a weapon. Shathan was the only one who believed in me. How did they forget everything the tablets said? How did they lose so much?
How long have the Kunari been at war with Tevinter? 300 and something years?
Around that?
You fight a war for 300 and something years, all your other problems have to sit and wait. The first bit of the tablet? Don't trust anything except what's written in the fire. Stories change. Eventually people forget what they used to mean. Your mother knew that. The Kunari have forgotten so much. They won't be ready for whatever's next, whether it's the devouring storm or something else.
But Ravain will. We've got a lot of Kunari who don't follow the Qun. And we can get more.
From where?
From the Antam. They already broke away from the Qun. They respect strength. Maybe we can kill the bad ones and bring the rest in. Show them how to live outside the Qun. Like my mother did. I can do that for you. Tum.
As Tosh has embraced her being Ravani, some former Antam will join the Lords of Fortune. Cool. The ancient Kunari tablets translation proved that Adari, like Tosh, are not a mistake, but were created specifically to fight an ancient threat known as the Devouring Storm. While Tosh still mourns, they now know their mother was right about Tosh having a higher purpose, and Tosh will honor that calling as best they can. Nice. Very nice. Okay. We can try doing this now. And they're all in the same area, which is nice. Again, now I'm curious to how that would have worked out if you guys were in a romance together. Or if that just stays the same. No, because you get dialogue for romance, specific romance dialogue, so I'm curious to how that conversation and stuff would change.
Get ready to fight. They're dead now.
ready!
Nice necromancing.
Okay, so this skeleton I found earlier was part of it. Okay.
Greetings and welcome. You stand in Ravain, home of magic, danger, and adventure. Tell me, if you will, do you hunger for excitement?
I'm not against adventure. What have you got?
A Ravani Lord of Fortune was following a map leading to buried treasure. Sadly, Ritzinger attempted to loot a treasure chest mid-battle. Understandable enthusiasm, and I remember them fondly. But you can carry out their final wishes to find this treasure no matter the danger, and earn gold and glory.
If you give me the map, I'll see what I can do.
Follow the shark's maw to your Leviathan's tail, and let not your spirits fail. What? No clue.
Are those pirate corpses?
Guess we're not the only ones after the treasure.
Well done, Tar! Well done!
Where the rock stands tall, look for the shortest waterfall. Okay.
Ah, you follow Ravain's death customs, Taj?
With my mom's horn? Yeah. You know about that stuff?
Watchers often learn other death practices. I've read that great care goes into Ravani memorial jewelry.
Yeah. Got the best goldsmith in the Lords. She did little runes in the old Qunari language along the edges. Even had a seer do a blessing. My mother would hate that.
And you?
I'm glad she's with me.
I fear these undead continue to be committed to a life of larceny.
My booty's within reach, you'll grab it near the beach. At least they made it rhyme. At least they made it rhyme.
Hey! Captain Corpse asshole! The treasure is ours!
Into the fray!
God, I keep doing it so fast because of Berserker Kazan and all that. Now it's too slow.
Ready. Whenever you're ready.
There you go.
Perfect hot.
Yep. All clear.
You have found it.
Wait. Did you know where the treasure was the whole time?
You had to find it yourself. The real treasure was the journey. Now, Ritzinger would have used this to purchase a new ship. Since their last caught fire and burned, I believe a lady was involved. But the gold and glory are yours now, to use as you will. Adventure!
Translated from Old Alamari. O Owl Mother, she of spring and tide, watch over our sons in this land far from home. They fell valiant and remain beloved. We leave them offerings and totems for this life, from this life for the next. Guide them onwards and guide our steps to familiar shores. Nice. It's about. Alright. 0 healing. Charge rate. Use a potion no longer grants health. Using the potion now grants 35% ultimate. Whenever you activate your ultimate, heal to full. Oh. That's an interesting one. That's an interesting one. Alright. What's next? You. Well, what about you? Where are you at? All the way back here. Oh, you're back there. Shit. Ugh. And there's a quest there. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's take care of the one over, closer to home first. Let's take care of this one first.
Have the Lords of Fortune picked a new expert to assess Kunari treasures?
Tried out a guy. Useless as tits on a drake. Couldn't tell a first expedition is Solitar from a Steel Age ritual jug.
Ridiculous. So you'll be handling things for the Lords?
I guess. Until we find a real expert. Like my mother.
I wish you luck in finding them.
Here comes trouble.
We're under fire!
over.
Glinting, gleaming, stealing us with steel. Splinters flying as they kick in the door to our home.
Watch yourself. Trouble coming. It's a fight masterfully done, Rook. A solid hit.
Excellent. All safe?
We beat the demon? I didn't even see us beat the demon. Okay.
Baking in my armor. So much hotter here than back in Veilguard. Kill on sight. But they don't look like abominations. They just look sad.
Be the last one.
Eyes up.
Nicely done.
We ran, but they chased us. We tried to surrender, but they killed us as we knelt. The spirits roar as the fire comes. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. The wood will always be scorched, but the rain has washed away the fire and smoke. Thank you.
Nice. Honestly, I should be going back to the thing to check to see if Nev's epilogue has kicked in.
Now let's see what they've got.
I ain't got nothing.
Hey, being a lich fun?
It is a thing long dreamed of, an everlasting mystery to embrace.
Okay. Good.
Okay, yes. Gosh darn it. What am I missing here? That works. Sir Dion the Silent, who let her blade speak for her, finest swordsman of the Divine Age, and first to kneel before Andraste when Drakon came to Wassail.
Hey, helmet.
Yes. What of it?
I like it.
Really? I thought you might disapprove of the skull motif.
What? No, it's on fire. Skulls are fine if they're on fire.
Because of your encouragement, Tosh and Emmerich now discuss new topics with each other. Hey, that's a nice little thing to see. Okay. Pops and I had a stupid argument today. These houses are inside a cave, so why do they have roofs? Because houses have roofs. It would be so strange to sleep in a house with no roof. Top says that's stupid, but she's Dalish, and her kind all prefer sleeping in trees anyway. Or didn't know probably. Sir Elephine, beloved of the moon, a keeper once, but a warden last, shield bearer to Dryden. They were faithful in life, faithful unto death. Really? I can't do it while I'm balancing? That's dumb.
fun.
Hey, this isn't blocked off anymore. Oh, that was on fire? What? Okay. Avar born, but warded made. Cruach held the walls at Mort simmered and threw back the host of Toth. With a single blow of his great hammer, he slew the ogre Gorehorns, then perished in victory at Hunterfell. Okay.
Why are the flames green?
Oh, on my helmet? Did you know certain types of alchemically treated metals produce different colors of flame?
Copper? Copper burns green.
So it does. A wonderful shade of emerald. Utterly poisonous, however. I turned to something safer. Veilfire, pulled from the Fade.
Yeah, looks good on you.
How the hell? Was there another one? Oh, there is. Arian the Red from high ever came, of cutting wit and deadly aim. With Garahel she marched, and once he fell, into the deep she walked. None know the count her bow reaped before the end. Okay. I probably had to learn their, like, the names and their weapons. I wasn't paying attention, but I bet that's they're needed to solve whatever puzzle it is that's over here.
It's about to get real hot. for Gray. The Canary in those old letters. He was a good warden.
The fury of Shark's Mouth is finally defeated.
Or Dion the Silent. Four knights rode into battle. One fired into the rightward flank, her arrows steel of rain. One lingered, their shield behind to guard all back. One went boldly to the fore, her sword thrust forward into the foe. Yeah, you have to match them to their stuff. Okay, so... we all start with the you are there. The hammer. Probably the hammer, right? Yeah, the hammer was to the right. Or is it my right, their left? Or would it be facing? Kind of see how this goes. No, the hammer was left. Okay. There we go. Damage, good stagger. This weapon leeches health on hit. You no longer gain health from potions or companion abilities. I don't know if that's worth it. I'm honestly not sure if that's worth it, but you know. Okay, I guess. That's it. Let's go back to the lighthouse and see if Nev has her last companion quest. Or epilogue. Rook, thank you for helping Evatosh. Their mother was an exceptional teacher of the mind, but the mind and the heart are not always as one. Some of the Antam from the Dragon King's cohort have broken away and are wandering aimlessly. We have spoken with them. Since Tosh proved that the Dragon King's way was weak, they are amenable to learning a new form of strength. We may yet help them to live outside the Coon. Please let Tosh know that Karash is doing well, Sir Rowan. Alright. No, not... Bellara has hers, but Nev, I still haven't. Okay. Weird.
Johanna,
Valkarin.
until we find a suitable
Wow.
method of penance in the necropolis, you're to be confined under the eye of a watcher, lest you slip your bonds.
How magnanimous of you to volunteer.
A challenge for us both.
Oh wow, that's one way to do it. That was one way to do it.
Elgar'nan's an asshole. Talking in people's minds, promising them stuff. It's messed up. At least we saved the Dalish. That'll piss him off.
God. I just realized, I forgot that saving the Dalish was like, I think the most current main scenario we did. So it feels weird, like it feels like a lifetime ago. That's like weird to me. Like, what? Why are they still talking about that?
Hey, Davrin, want a snack?
Harding, I mean this in the kindest, most respectful way possible. No.
Yeah. All right. That's fair.
I don't even get what that goes to.
You were making coffee at 4 in the morning yesterday.
I like coffee.
At 4 in the morning?
That still counts as morning.
I'm not complaining. It was nice to find it in the kitchen and not have to make my own.
I'm always happy to get you a refill.
You'll make a girl feel spoiled.
Oh, how adorable. I should take them on a mission out together, see what they say. It's just hard because we gotta frickin' be optimal in this nonsense.
Oh, Rook, you're here. Good. I had a question for my story.
Sure. What kind of question?
Oh, well, a personal one, I guess. Maybe not. Never mind.
Oh, come on, I'm curious now.
Okay, I'll try. I'm gonna do this. So I'm having fun. It's different, but neat. And the fighting bits are going well. So's the romance, mostly.
That's great. I'm glad it's going well.
It is. It helps. All of what we do, I mean. Not that I'm writing about us, but, well, it's us inspired.
So, what did you want to ask then?
It's my hero. I know who they are, what they look like, all of that. But I can't figure out the why.
Why what?
Why they do it. Risk it all. Save the world. Well, you're a hero. I mean, a real one. So why are you doing all this?
Someone asked him.
The world's gonna end if we don't stop it. And I don't see a whole lot of other people lining up to help.
I wish I could be like that. Facing danger, caution to the wind.
But that's pretty much exactly what you do. All the time.
Sure, because I have to. And I'm scared the whole time.
Everyone's scared sometimes. It's what you do with the fear that counts. Facing it, fighting through it, that's what a hero does.
I guess so. It's hard to think of it that way. We are going up against a god. Multiple gods, actually.
I'm down 2.
It feels heroic.
3, I guess, on
to
ours.
me, at least. And we're saving the world.
Not a lot of people can say that. Couple of dozen at most.
Never thought I'd be one of them. But maybe let's wait to celebrate. Until it's over. Anyways, I should get back to it. Writing. Thanks, Rook. That helped. A lot.
Again, I'm wondering how these conversations would change if, you know, you're in a romance with them. Let's just meet the Inquisitor. Relationship with the Inquisition. Yeah, let's do it.
Today's meetings can't be good for business. I'm here, Inquisitor. It isn't just Inquisitor, is it? You were someone before that.
Clan Llewellyn. We try to be no one you've heard of. Morrigan is holding a perimeter. We're alone. Tell me what Solus did at Elgar'nan's ritual.
Sounds like you already know.
I need to hear it from you.
Let's be just nice about it.
Elgar'nan raised his archdemon. Solus got us out of there. We saved a lot of people.
You sound grateful.
Why not? He really did help.
It seems so. He's always thinking about where it ends. How many of his names do you know? God of Lies, Dreadwolf, Fen'Harel. They're titles he earned from enemies, followers, and fractured history. He and I shared another name. Ghilan'nain.
Elven for heart?
For my heart. You've spoken to him in your dreams. You felt the power of that mind. His love could burn against me like a bonfire. He seemed so kind, and wise, and sad, and looked at me as if I somehow mattered more than anything around us. For a time, I thought I would have followed anywhere he asked me to.
It must have been horrible when you learned the truth.
How could I have fallen in love with a god and never realized it? Why didn't he tell me? So many things he said. So many half-truths, inevitable in retrospect. And then, he went off to destroy the world, leaving me to clean up his mess.
You mean the Inquisition?
I mean all of this. He let me fall in love with him and then told me we couldn't. Then he told me not to follow, while leaving me just enough clues to find him.
Hold on. You think he wanted you to stop him?
His name is Solus. It means pride. Perhaps he couldn't change his mind himself and hoped that someone else could help him. Or maybe I'm the prideful one, imagining his broken heart so that I never have to face my folly. That I loved someone who made such grave mistakes, that I might love him still.
You almost sound like you're ready to join him in that prison in the Fade.
To give up the world for him? No. We've got to save it first. But after? If there were a way? If he felt the same? If I could leave the world behind and just have him? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, technically in Inquisition, like, your character, the Inquisitor, was good for Solus. It made him rethink things and pushed him.
One thing I've learned in this job is that the people I need the most are people who can tell me when I'm wrong.
We all need that sometimes.
It sounds like that's what you were for Solus. If the two of you were better people together, and you were happy, too...
I was.
This is all hypothetical anyway. He's trapped in the Fade with no way out.
He's surprised us before. But enough about me. Tell me about you and Harding.
What? Who? How?
Hilarious.
Morrigan has eyes everywhere.
Of course she does.
That totally affects the ending. That completely affects the ending. And now that we have Mathal's little statue coupled with that, I'm pretty sure we're going to be golden.
Nev, in the Fade with Rook and Spike, you were there. I mean, not you, but you know what I mean. You helped Rook. Sort of.
Sort of? Well, isn't that flattering? At least I'm on your mind.
You are. And not just then.
Oh. Well, then.
Oh, sweet talker. See? That's what I want. That's what I'm that's what I'm here for. Let's go back to the lighthouse and let's see if we can get Nev's gosh darn epilogue mission. So we can get her Champion of Veilguard gear. Message from the front, the coming storm. Thank you for meeting with me again. There are precious few in this world who understand the particular burdens people like us carry, and while I don't imagine either of us begrudge our responsibilities, sometimes just knowing that someone understands can lift the weight. Much as you hold your own people together through what must often seem like sheer force of will, so too must I keep the fragile alliance of the South alive. Even though I was gone for only a brief sojourn to speak to you, I returned to no small amount of chaos that I needed to spend time repairing. In my last letter, I said that it felt like the calm before the storm, and it still does. The blight continues to creep forward, slowly, inexorably, but we've seen very little of the Darkspawn, even as the corruption claims more and more of our lands. We've had more success to the west, where we've won several battles against the Venatori, and to the north, little trace remains of the Ontom dreadnoughts at the mouth of the waking sea. Still, the storm is building. We can all feel it. There's a tension in the air, and before we know it, the winds will howl and the thunder will roll. Until then, we wait. We ready ourselves, and when the time comes, we will stand firm against the gathering darkness. Yours, the Inquisitor. Still no quest for her. What the fuck?
Was this your ultimate goal? All that death and destruction in order to rule the capital?
It would have been magnificent. Navarra, bowing to a leader who'd make use of its greatest works.
Your enormous bone construct would have destroyed half of Navarra City.
Well, there would have to have been some rebuilding before progress could begin.
Okay. So she's unrepentant. So apparently Harding and Tosh can get together, can hook up if you don't hook up with either of them. That's cool.
Okay. I was angry.
Huh?
After talking to the Oracle, I was angry. I was angry at her for not being able to explain why I got this magic. And I was angry that I was angry.
I punch things when I get angry. Sometimes I yell. You can come and punch things and yell with me if you want.
Yeah. That sounds like fun.
Okay? Good.
In fact, there's still traces of it. I feel like that's like... Yeah. Okay, game. Thank you for that.
Nev, do you have a favorite food?
Whatever you're cooking.
There must be something.
I might have a weakness for seafood and candlelight.
I'll see what I can do.
Adorable.
So, the other griffins, you decided what to do with them, right?
Yeah, they'll go back to Evka and Antoine. Learn to be wardens again.
Right. Oh, that's great, but just to be sure, you didn't find an extra one, did you?
He wants her own griffin.
Laura, you can't have a griffin.
I didn't say anything.
You don't have to.
Well, it's like, screw you, man. If I find a griffin egg out there, guess who's keeping it? Me. Okay. Now we go back to the lighthouse. This is literally what I have to do to, like, see if her next quest pops up. No. there are still conversations. New conversations.
Lucanus, do you ever wake up angry at someone for something they did in a dream?
Not personally, but Viago still stares daggers at me for throwing his pet snake out a window in a dream.
How could dream you do such a thing to an innocent snake?
If I ever meet him, I'll be sure to ask what he was thinking.
Okay.
It's a simple test.
I am not loosening any of the wards around you simply to see whether you can learn new spells again.
Do you have any idea how frustrating that was, Valkarin? To be completely frozen in my spellcraft? And I could have fixed it by channeling through the skeletal construct that you destroyed. Speaking of which, what have you done with it?
That subject remains closed, Johanna.
Sometimes, when I can't stop thinking about Syrian, I like to remember something nice about him. Or funny. So, could you tell me something funny about Shathan?
She hated apples.
Apples?
Skin always got caught in her teeth. She'd spend all day trying to get it out. Avatosh, this fruit is stupid.
Syrian hated spiders. I mean, more than most people do. Climbed a tree to get away from a big one once.
Yeah?
Well, the nest was up that tree, away from a spider, into more spiders. He refused to leave camp for a week.
Nice. And thanks.
Back at you.
These are nice. I like these. These actually do feel like they grow character and stuff like that.
Alright, say we take down Elgar'nan's archdemon.
Hold on. You're talking about winning? Aren't you more glass half empty?
It's hypothetical. But say we win. Last archdemon, isn't it? And a monster that big. Where do you go after that?
Wherever Hassan takes us. Let him lead for a while.
Cool. Alrighty. Let's try this one more time. Nope. That sucks. Oh. Tosh is in Emmerich's room.
Do you think more spirits could ever become elves?
As our world changes over the ages, so do the Fade's inhabitants. I suspect they'd look quite different.
So not, say, elves with wings? Like a bird's or a bat's?
It seems unlikely.
Okay.
So you're a skull now?
I refuse to explain my condition yet again to one of Valkarin's roommates.
I have my own room. Hey, is a skull still called a corpse when you're just a skull? Okay, I'll ask Emmerich.
That's actually kind of funny.
Your warden contacts, Evker and Antoine. They came through in a pinch. Where'd you meet them, anyway?
It was the Deep Roads. They were there on warden business. Varric and I were after Solus. We didn't tell them at the time, of course. But you survive a Deep Stalker attack together, and you make fast friends.
Nice. Oh, they're in his room.
I can't believe we've got another archdemon to deal with.
This time will go better.
It has to.
Do you think you'll survive this one?
I don't know. Getting out of Weishaupt alive might have been a fluke.
It cannot be. Hassan needs you. I wouldn't mind you sticking around either.
You're not so bad yourself.
Nice. We're all becoming friends. But that's it. I give up. I don't know why that freaking Nev quest epilogue. Maybe again, maybe I have to do story progress before it'll kick in. I don't know. That sucks. That sucks a lot. Okay. Literally all that's left is the main mission, and again, hopefully we get Nev's quest, her epilogue quest sometime soon.
I can't believe you're defending them.
I am not defending anyone, Jacobus.
You're letting them be a part of this? My cousin died because the governor didn't stop the Antam from...
Jacobus.
No. I'm not going to stand around and listen to this. I'll see you later.
Well, now that unpleasantness is dealt with, about your mysterious informant.
Whoever they are, they know the Antam and Treviso.
Your message made it sound like this informant also knows where the gods are staging their ritual.
Treviso does not need this troublemaker. This should be left to proper officials.
It very much concerns Rook. We have a contact who offers access to the Butcher and privileged information on the gods.
A chance to find your gods and to free the city. A prize for both our causes.
Both are important. Strong with the crows, strong against the gods.
Someone else seems to think so. The contact knows the city and the Antam.
How do you know it's for real?
They gave us patrol patterns. Dreadnought arrivals. Their information is real.
And you didn't share this with me?
The bookkeepers can bookkeep when the meeting is done.
When and where do we meet?
They'll be in the market.
And they asked for me, not you or Viago.
You helped this city, and you're helping all of Thedas. You've earned respect.
We just don't know from whom.
What about the human help the Antam was getting? You have any leads on that?
We continue what you started. The other Talons are turning over every stone.
You trust them? Not even your first Talon is safe from your infighting.
We are all Antivan crows.
And yet those of us sworn to Treviso are beneath you.
Hypothetically, what if I'm walking into an ambush?
I would prepare for one.
Not everything is an adder in the wardrobe.
I said to prepare. I didn't say not to go.
There's really no clue who it is?
They're foolish enough to think crows are reliable. That's a clue about their worth.
They promise help.
So do you when you're not killing each other. Treviso deserves better.
It's getting the best.
That has yet to be proven.
I'll talk with this mystery contact.
And the rest of us will hope not to get caught in your crossfire again.
We fight for everyone. And the chance to strike at the gods and the Antam? It's worth the risk. Good luck, Rook. See what this mysterious informant can give us. The meeting is in the market, Rook.
They implied you can't miss them.
Try not to damage anything.
I mean, they're making it too obvious that that guy, the governor, is the traitor. So I don't think he is the traitor, because they're kind of making it a little too obvious. If he is the traitor, then they're like, it's way too obvious.
Okay, Viago and Taya said our informant is somewhere in the market. Let's find them. I just hope their supposed information about the god's location is actually true.
I'm wondering if I should go back and change my people. Just because, again, like... Let's just... Because again, I'm losing damage by bringing Lucanus. I'm losing damage by bringing Lucanus. And technically, it's not even a him-specific mission, but it is in Treviso, and I figured if the quest is going to take place in Treviso, then it's maybe he'll have extra dialogue, or he'll have some knowledge of some sort. Let's just do it.
Rook, I presume.
The Butcher.
There's no need for that. Treviso is the trap, not this meeting. Please. So tense. I promise, I'll signal when it's time to fight.
Strange way to ambush someone.
I don't have to ambush anyone. You think I couldn't just march on the crows? Scattered Antam flock to me. I have the soldiers to raise your casino and every inch of this city.
But I'll bet there's no profit in actually winning.
There's money being made by the occupation, but not by me. I said Treviso was the trap, and I meant it. The jewel of Antiva. She sings even while caged. Such purity in every stone. It's trapped my heart. I love this city.
You have a strange way of showing your affection.
I conquered it. I didn't betray it. Not like the cattle born here. You know there are traitors here. They ransom their own city. Literal gods stalk the land, but these filth worship their own purses. But you're different. You and the crows stay true to your roles. It means something when you die, and even more when you kill. You're as much a work of art as this city. And you want a secret from me.
You knew I was coming. Cut to the chase and tell me where the gods want their ritual.
The gods, they give strength. But all they ask in return is everything. I can feel their corruption. I can hear their whispers. They're calling for a ritual. If I give in, I'll know where you need to go. But I will lose my jewel. My city! So... you live in a casino. Let us make a game of this. I will become what the gods want. Welcome their whispers. Meet me and show me if the crows deserve my city.
What?
The Butcher was our contact, and he's letting himself fall to the point. Finish him off. We need to go after the Butcher.
I'm confused by... God.
So the Butcher wants us to prove we're worthy of saving Treviso? That's what's happening?
He's given in to the gods' corruption.
There's a dead body on top of you, but I'll pet you anyway. So many cats everywhere. What? Did I not ask the right questions? Did I not pick the right option? Like, what? What was the whole point of that? I thought there was gonna be like some like type of dialogue choice, some choice you had to make to like either try to bring him over to your side and to betray the gods or to use him or some shit, but it doesn't seem like there was any option for it. So I don't know what was the point of that right now. I honestly have no clue what the point of that was.
Everyone's acting like normal. Like the Butcher hasn't gone nuts.
Who would believe it?
Safer to keep your head down, I guess.
I wait among the drowned. Gods gnaw my mind. I see what you need. Prove you deserve it.
Hear the shift in his voice? He's changing.
My city, my Treviso. Do not abandon you to the traitors who gave you to me.
There's the Butcher. He's a Reaver. And fighting his own Antam.
That thing cannot answer questions.
We have to hope he's still in there.
I see you, Rook, and I see the ritual. Catch me, fight me, win this day! This is the power the gods give!
Butcher, where is the ritual?
I'm good to go.
So beautiful, but not like Treviso.
There's nothing left of him. We need to move. Take the shot.
I see Tearstone Island! The ritual! Tearstone Island!
He's gone. And he named the ritual site. Tearstone Island.
The Butcher kept his word.
He got the death he wanted. Good trade, I guess. And he gave us the information we came for.
Yes, truly the Butcher was a paragon of honor and virtue, and we are all devastated to see him go.
Avenchi.
And now you have a location for your final pointless confrontation. The gods are at Tearstone Island. Isn't that what you wanted? A chance to die a hero's death? So go. Leave Treviso to those who deserve it.
Oh, obvious.
The Butcher did warn us about a traitor. Didn't get a chance to name them, though. Thanks for confirming that for us, Avenchi.
Given how much that man talked, I'm shocked he actually kept his mouth shut.
You sold Treviso out to the Antam.
I did what was best for Treviso. Who else would have done what was necessary?
Too obvious.
That troop of fools in the casino? They would have provoked the Antam to slaughter, the kind they carried out in every other Antivan city they crossed. I gave them the crows, so they would not take the rest of the city. I gave them an inch, so they would not take a mile.
The Antam took their mile, and anything else they damn well pleased. And they'll keep doing it, because you'll keep letting them. You didn't prevent a slaughter, you just postponed it.
If you hadn't killed the butcher!
Someone else would have. He decided he wasn't their pawn anymore. The gods would have killed him, and then you would be ruled by someone much, much worse.
You should have been a politician, Rook. Instead of, well, whatever it is you are besides an annoyance. But this city is mine. We need a real leader. You know who else wants a leader? The Antam. And if someone plays the role they want, they are very accepting. They also understand that bringing order to Treviso requires the purging of disruptive elements that cause nothing but chaos. So go to Tearstone Island. Have your little showdown with the gods, fight your pointless battle, and leave the city to me.
Where are... Where were Taya and the other guy? Where, I mean... Did they seriously not suspect this guy? Did they seriously just not at least shadow him? Okay. Alright, okay.
Makes sense now. Every decision they made shows it.
The other officials, of course, know nothing.
Of course. I'm surprised they even remember the governor's name.
I take it you heard? The butcher's dead.
And in his place is the traitor we knew was lurking. And the Antam fell in line?
Avenchi is apparently playing the role they want.
The governor has given them a clear purpose. They were more cunning than I thought.
Something always bothered me about Avenchi.
Many things bothered me about Evenchi. Yet I did not spot the most important one.
This wasn't a failure. You gave us the name we needed.
The hand that leashed Treviso. The butcher was the mouth, but the hand was Evenchi all along. They think they have the power in the Antam, and a network doing their will.
But we have the face of our enemy.
Evenchi will be hiding, so we will hound their Antam and make them desperate.
When the governors show themselves again, we end this.
You're not concerned the gods will send the Antam more support?
The gods might come for us, but they're coming for everyone. I believe you are crafting the answer to that, and we will help as we can.
Avenchi keeps talking about restoring order and rebuilding Treviso. But what then?
I believe the good governor's plan was to risk the city to try and claim the nation. If the Antam beheaded the crows, who would merchant princes hire? Who would invaders fear?
As if the Antam would fill that role. This was a bookkeeper's angry grab at power.
When Avenchi left, they made it sound like they were planning something.
I suspect it will be about restoring order as they see it. And that the crows will be first on their list.
Whatever the good governor's intent, we'll end it.
We'll stop Avenchi.
The gods. Did you learn where they will be?
Tearstone Island. Avenchi confirmed it before they left.
We know the time to face Elgar'nan and Ghilan'nain approaches, but it will not take us long to find Evenchi.
You have been our ally through all this. It would be an honor to have your help against the governor again.
We'll let you know when we'll make our move. And after that, Treviso will be free.
The blight-corrupted butcher revealed Tearstone Island as the location of the god's next ritual. He is dead, but Governor Avinci declared themselves the one who betrayed Treviso to the Antom. Now Avinci controls the Antom, and the Crows must fight harder than ever to dispose the corrupt governor. Cool.
I need to get the team around the table and talk about what's next.
Who's this? The Inquisitor, okay. Rook, events move with tremendous speed. Much that we thought certain has turned out to be only wishful thinking, and every day we find ourselves pushed to our limits. The Darkspawn, until now, little more than a trickle, have become a flood, and we've been forced to abandon villages, settlements all across southern Ferelden. We have retaken Skyhold from the demons that infested it, and there we've brought refugees from this onslaught. How fitting that the fortress that housed my people when we waged war against Corypheus should serve to once again protect innocent from the would-be gods. Yet I fear that even Skyhold won't be sufficient. Already the Darkspawn have claimed Redcliffe and the shores of Lake Calenade. And the shores of Lake Calenade wreathe with the blight's corruption. Our land sickens and dies, and I fear that whatever or whomever among Ferelden's people live through this relentless assault will starve to death instead. It's cruel fate for those who have already been through so much. Skyhold stands firm as the rock of the mountains themselves, but stone provides little sustenance. The chastened and Avar hunt and bring food, but even they return empty-handed more often than not. But hope remains. There has been no sign of Antom in the Waking Sea, and reports from Orlais suggest that the Venatori have been fraught to a standstill. The Free Marchers have unified under a single banner, and even now march south to aid us in our struggle. I can't say with confidence that we'll win this war, but we will make the gods pay in blood for every inch of the ground. The people of Thedas have not yet fallen. I hope they never will. Yours, the Inquisitor. I like how they name drop all these places we've been to, and Redcliffe from the first game and other stuff like that. Free Marches, Kirkwall and all that. But it's just like, that makes me want to be over there more than here. I don't think I like this ability. I don't think I like that ability. Don't think I like it. Never grabbed that, wasn't important. What's this? Defeating enemy with a control ability grants rally party. What's rally party again? Companions, okay. When you have low health, you do 25% damage to abilities. Okay. Could have sworn there was a skill or something that I missed out on. Okay. See what everybody wants. Let's see what everybody says.
I can't demand your repentance, Johanna, but perhaps reflection beckons.
Reflection? On trying to fix the great failure of Navarra? The finest necromancers in the world, and what do we teach them? To loiter down in the necropolis. Navarra could be an empire. We could raise armies of corpses to slay our enemies and conquer new shores!
You'd make us another Tevinter.
Nonsense. I'm sure we'd do better.
Just for clarification that she was evil. Let's see. Rook, we've gotten wind of what Governor Vinci's plans for Treviso. It is not good. Come find us in the diamond. We were literally... Okay. We're literally just there. Okay. Okay, so in front. There. Okay.
Irsa Telnal, Mythalas Mathanaras. We thought it meant Mythal gives you dreams. It wasn't that. It was Mythal took your dreams all along. Isatunal, Mythal took your dreams. Your lyrium brings pride to our gods. Little dwarves, never yours the sun. Forever, forever. That's it. That was it the whole time. They knew.
And then they forgot.
We won't let them forget. Not this time.
Yep. Let's see what they have to say first.
You see the size of Elgar'nan's dragon?
Kind of hard to miss.
She's pretty big.
He, the archdemon Lusicon, is a he.
Male dragons don't have wings.
Elgar'nan used magic to make the archdemons bigger. Maybe he added wings, too.
Ugh. And he screwed with her horns. What kind of asshole does that?
The kind we kill.
Rook, have a moment?
What is it?
You were there to witness my new deal with Spite. You should come with us to see it paid in full, when you're ready.
Okay.
Venatori had the narrow road. Now they think twice before walking that way.
And your neighbors? What's the price of that protection?
You think I'd charge our dear friends? The people who spread rumors about how Threads made Aelia disappear.
Rebuilding the Threads' reputation for free?
For the few of us left. Now the Venatori who thought he found a legitimate charm supplier, he gets counterfeit goods. Triple cost.
So you bleed the Venatori any way you can?
Life's short, isn't it, friends? Let's do what makes us happy. Anyway, Nev, I'm out of news. But the threads are yours. You need something? Say the word.
Thanks, Alec. Remember, if you cross our neighbors...
You can drown me in the Nosen Sea. Rook, it's been a pleasure. You've got a good setup here. Enjoy life in the Fade.
Life in the Fade. Huh. We've been at the lighthouse a while now.
I don't know when it started, but I think of it as home.
It's built to be inviting.
Which you still find suspicious.
You know, this is my only address now. I still had an apartment back home. Rent paid up and everything. It got torched. In the dragon attack.
Nev.
Everything I have is here in this room. One false step from drifting into the Fade.
And you're gonna never lost her home in Docktown. Oh. You're still here.
It's been hard, but you've made it this far.
What's another step or two? I never expect things to go to plan, but I usually have one anyway. Or 7. And a half-dozen backup plans, just in case.
And now?
Everything's changed. I've changed. If I survive the job, I'll be starting over, in a way. Maybe that should scare me. But I think I need it. I usually hate unanswered questions, but this one, I'll let myself figure out once I get there.
There it is. Here we go, finally. City of Shadows. Corruption has a vice grip on Minrathous, and Nev knows the best way to combat it is to rip out its rotten core. Your support has helped Nev see that she can make a real difference and that she's not alone in the fight. I feel like that wasn't really shown there. Winter's Wrath. Aligning with the Thread Syndicate to protect Minrathous from the shadows, Nev is swift and determined in taking down any threats. And her This intimidating reinforced leather number is well plated to protect its wearer from Docktown's many enemies. You know, obviously. All right. Curious what it looks like. Oh my god, I forgot I still have stuff with him. I do. Really doesn't matter, I don't really use you. Let's just do it. Nice, I like it. I like it, but so strange that... Yeah, her original one is the only one with a hat. Or does this one have a hat too? No. Yeah. Strange how it's the only one that had a hat. Alright. Lucanus and Spite celebrate their alliance. Because you helped them reach an understanding, Lucanus and Spike continue to strengthen their bond.
Drink for the empty chair?
If they are, they won't tell anyone. The crows own this cafe.
Smells like Lucanus.
Just try it.
So, are you two okay now? Since you didn't kill Ilario, I mean.
We still hurt him. That humiliation in front of everyone, he'll never forgive that. So there's peace, for the moment at least.
How's your grandmother doing?
You've met her. She was hewn out of Dragonbone. She's pretending not to be upset by Ilario's betrayal and my possession. Which means she's making everyone else as miserable as possible. Except Dea. She likes Dea.
Are the other Talons okay with the whole abomination thing?
Probably not, but they prefer me to Ilaria or the Venatori. I suppose the crows have had worse first Talons.
It must feel good to just relax with a cup of coffee and not worry about everything.
I'm not sure Spite's enjoying it, but yes.
What is it? What does that mean, exactly?
He doesn't eat, but a promise is a promise. I don't know what I thought it would be like, getting out of the ossuary, getting my life back.
You mean you didn't spend all that time dreaming about having coffee with your inner demon?
I did dream of coffee. If this is my life now, I'll take it.
Blood Tides. Help the Master Assassin slay his demons. Okay. So I'm curious if there's like a way that, you know...
Minrathous needs one of these.
You end up
The
killing
Antam couldn't take the
Spite.
cafe. Too many poison cups.
Poison cups, got it. Alright. Now we can go back there. Okay.
It worked. The crows have harried the Antam, and Evenchi is revealed. But I did not think this is what they planned.
It is bold, and it will doom us all.
So melodramatic.
Rook, good. We have discovered what Evenchi is planning for Treviso. When you fought the Kamek Master in the garrison, you mentioned a note you found that said some Kamek had gone missing.
We have discovered who stole it.
Evenchi.
The governor intends to release it all around the city to pacify violent seditionists.
They called us reckless, and now... Now Evenchi will ruin the minds of thousands in this city to have their peace and order.
Who is Evenchi planning to poison with the comic? Aside from the crows.
People who have spoken up too loudly against the Antam.
Anyone too friendly with the crows. I doubt Evenchi is familiar with poisons. I guarantee the Kamek will spread to the rest of the city as well.
Destroying your own people's minds. How could Evenchi do this?
By telling themselves there is nothing else to be done.
They will trot out some excuse to give to the worst of the politicians and the merchant princes.
You say that as if those were different people.
It is finally time to strike. Go to the garrison and prevent Evenchi from releasing the Kamek.
Once you are there, Thea and I will lead the crows against the rest of Evenchi's forces in the city.
Understood.
One more thing. Jacobus stormed off earlier, angry at Evenchi. We have not seen him in some time.
Look out for him, would you?
Of course. We'll head to the garrison.
Some of the merchant families have fled. They got wind of Evenchi's Kamek and suddenly worry they are not on good terms with the governor.
I am only surprised they stayed in the city so long.
Okay.
There's the garrison.
I need to go through my notes later. See what the shadows might find useful.
Need company?
No. But I'd love yours all the same.
Then I'm yours.
On to the garrison and the governor.
Ooh, steamy.
We clear the garrison this time. Evenchi's got to know there's no way out for a traitor.
We follow a governor now. The butcher was weak. This is not the cube.
On, Tom. Get ready.
More trouble.
The Antom aren't gonna make this easy. Jacobus?
Me and my friends are sick of doing nothing. Eventually's got their comet past the courtyard, but they've locked the gates. We'll break into the garrison and get them open.
Be careful. The Antom...
We'll stay hidden. Good luck.
Ready if you are.
End it now.
Hey, Rook. Nice shot.
More on, Tom. Aventi's throwing every...
Take your shot. Finale moves yours.
Now's your chance.
Okay, now for Avenchi.
I know you're there, Rook!
A strange aura in the air. Something's wrong.
Yeah? Nobody's gonna comment on how he's teleporting? Nobody's gonna say anything about him teleporting.
Wait, are these Antam real?
I see the comic is working!
Let's end this. Now it's your turn.
You're a fool to fight me!
He was dead.
Don't you die! Why don't you give up?
End this!
I dotted every I, weighed every measure. And you're not even one of them.
Rook fought you like a crow.
Antea, Viago, Jacobus, they all took more responsibility as Trevisans than you did.
I lost so many people to the Antam. My family, my cousin. By right, his contract against the governor is mine. And I say Evenshi doesn't deserve to die. They deserve to live.
What?
On trial. Paraded in public. Everyone will know who hurt Treviso, and you'll suffer for every minute of it.
You can't do this. You can't let this brat decide what happens to me.
It's time to live with your actions, Governor. That seems fair to me.
Being made a scapegoat for all of Treviso's ills is fair? You can't put me on trial? I'm still governor of this city!
Not after the crows go to the merchants and the king about the comic.
The message about Treviso and the future of the crows has already been sent. Your contract is due, Evenshi. The crows rule Antiva. And Treviso will be free.
You for sure that eventually will play for their crimes and Treviso will be free. Eventually will pay for their... What? That's a weird way to phrase that. Is eventually more than... That, I mean... They don't take us out of it, they just leave us here? There. Not another chest around or anything like that? I guess not. I guess that's it.
You are certain of this path?
I've never been more certain.
I know that look, and I approve.
And you're sure of this course?
You already asked him that.
Viago, dear, can't you see that I'm stalling?
Ah, you are waiting for Rook's interruption.
No, his audience.
Am I that predictable?
You are reliable. I might say, essential.
It was an honor to defend Treviso with the crows.
To the business of the day, then.
Jacobus, are you ready?
I'm ready, Fifth Talon.
What's going on?
We accept Jacobus's right to the contract on Evenchi, and his decision to spare the governor.
It sent a stronger message than killing them. Their crimes will be aired, their reputation blackened.
And during these punishments, the former governor will live with the fear we may still one day end them. For his help, and proving he has sound judgment, Jacobus is becoming a full Antivan crow.
I'm happy for you. You deserve it.
I just want the chance to follow Air's lessons and your example. I only got this because you went out to face Evenchi, Rook. I couldn't have done it alone. I want to find others like me. Orphans, people with no more homes, under a new house name. Neri suggested Elgar'nan. It's old Trevisan, sort of a grateful life.
I'm honored, Jacobus Elgar'nan. You and your new house will do great things as crows.
The Fifth Talon agrees.
As does the Seventh. Rook, all of Treviso is in your debt. For what you did out there, and for the future you have inspired.
You have powerful enemies. When you decide it's time to put them in their place, we'll be there. And Rook, you'd have made a damn fine crow. Remember that.
Time to kill. The team defeated Evenchi, who will be jailed as they wait a trial that will reveal their betrayal and attempt to use Kamek on Treviso. Meanwhile, the crows welcomed a new dawn by making Jacobo a full-fledged Antivan crow. Now going by Jacobo Agrativi, this new house will gather those who have lost family to the occupation and help forge a future for all Trevisians. Whoa.
Thank you for saying my new name, Rook.
Thank you for asking. You'll do it proud.
I'll try. It's hard, but I'll always try. That's what I learned from you.
Yeah, I mean, we've only seen you in like 2 cutscenes, but okay, man.
Look, I keep my stores full.
There it is, rank up. So, quest-wise, I think we're good. I think we're done. Yeah, on to the main quest of the game, and that's pretty much it. I got everyone to full, except for the Shadow Dragons, because they got wiped out, and I can't buy anything or do anything to help. So, yeah, let's just go back to the lighthouse and see if any quests pop up, any new conversations, all that good stuff. House Edgar TV welcomed its newest members today. 2 more orphans like me. Don't worry. Hare's still training us, but she seems to think I'm concentrating better now on lessons, and I guess I am. If you ever need a crow, well, you know a lot of crows, but consider my house at your disposal. Yours truly, Jacobo Agritivi. Nice. Okay, so no new quests, but there are new conversations. Oh, and Valara's talking to the skull. Okay, so let's go see these conversations and then we'll jump onto this quest.
You have a question about negative topological functions?
Yes, please. Emmerich said it was okay to ask about this.
Do you always listen to that milksop? Well, at least you've come to a proper necromancer. First, I assume you've learned to cascade your spell weaves around wave inversions?
Oh, really? But wouldn't the explosive radius... I'd never try it.
That's cowardice speaking. Cast it aside.
Lara learning some shit she shouldn't be learning. Groovy.
Hey, the red version of you? Is she ever coming back?
No. She's part of me. The part that I couldn't accept before. The part that was angry.
Oh, okay. I'm glad you accepted the angry part.
Why do you ask?
Having 2 of you in a fight would wreck our enemies.
The angry me was a lot to handle all on her own.
Again, it's funny how I'm romancing Harding here, and I'm kind of wishing I had done it, could romance Tosh instead, kind of. But it just felt so forced at the moment. But that's neither here or there. But it's so funny that the 2 people I would consider romancing, that if I didn't romance either of them, they would have romanced each other. I'm curious who else they would have maybe gotten with, if not with, like, if you could have pushed them together or somebody else with each other. I'm wondering how that would have worked.
You look distracted. Something on your mind?
You ever get a bad feeling you can't shake, but you don't know if it's for you or someone else?
With my job, it's usually both.
Yeah.
Emmerich, I think Hassan misses Manfred. I caught him in your room sniffing around looking for him.
He's always in there searching for crumbs.
No, he was whimpering. Sad.
Oh, poor thing.
When I was there looking for him, I thought I heard someone else crying too.
Oh.
I miss him too. Don't know what I'd do if I lost Hassan.
Look at that, making me feel bad that I picked Lichdom over Manfred. Trying to make me feel bad. Okay, here we go.
Tearstone Island. That's where Elgar'nan and Ghilan'nain will perform their ritual.
With an eclipse, those 2 can finish their dagger, then tear open the Fade. After that, we've witnessed the horrors Ghilan'nain creates with even a trickle of the Blight. What happens with a flood?
Next eclipse is a month away. That's not a lot of time.
Getting past the Antam Navy won't be easy. They'll be on high alert.
We'd need our own fleet to get past them, which we don't have.
A dozen ships, a dozen fleets. Would that really change the odds against Elgar'nan and Ghilan'nain? By all rights, we should already be counted out of this fight. But look at us. We've made it this far. No one quits.
Damn right, kid.
A single boat can sneak past a blockade. We just need to find something that floats.
The Antam fleet may not spot us, but the gods see much farther.
Worse, they know about us specifically. They'll be waiting.
The gods see farther than anyone, but they can't see everything at once.
Sounds like you have a plan.
Harding, reach out to our allies. Wardens, Veil Jumpers, all of them. Tell them to be ready to start swinging. We start enough fires, make some noise, and the gods will look everywhere for us. Except at their front door.
You've helped our allies, Rook. They're ready to return the favor.
That takes care of the approach. But what about when we get there? We'll have 2 gods waiting. Who knows how many Antam? We'll need to be at our best. Question is, we there yet?
We are ready as we'll ever be.
I'll send off messages to our allies. They'll be ready.
What about the Inquisitor? I know she's busy fighting in the south, but this doesn't end until the gods are dead. She knows that.
Saving the world? Sounds like the Inquisitor.
Reach out to her. Morgan, too. We could use their help.
Ooh. Does this have an effect?
I hear that we're as ready as we'll ever be, but we can always be more prepared. Weeks until the next eclipse gives us time. Let's use it wisely.
Agreed.
Get some rest, then we'll take care of outstanding business.
Oh, no, it's just literally just a thing for either leaving now. Okay. I would have said we'll leave soon. Because... pretty sure at this point... pretty sure we're all set. This will start your final adventure and permanently cut off all incomplete or undiscovered quests. If you're confident that you've prepared your allies enough to face the gods, take the fight to Elgar'nan and Ghilan'nain. Many companions have overcome their personal struggles and will face the coming battles with confidence. With your help, most allies will support you from a position of strength. This is it? This is it. So we are at the end of the road for this gosh darn game, finally. But I think I want to hold off. I think I'm going to hold off. Actually, it's not that I want to, it kind of have to. Because it's already been stated that this ending part takes like 2 hours or something like that. So yeah, and I have to get off because I have to wake up early in the morning. So I think this is where I'm going to end it for now. But yeah, we're there. We're at the end. The light at the end of the tunnel is within sight. We're so close. We're so very, very close.